Battle in the skies.
A sound approach to conscious evolution.
And he said, I have seen God face to face, and my life has been preserved. So the one that he wrestled with said, your name shall no longer be known as Jacob. Your name shall be known as Israel. Israel means the supplanter. The supplanter. When you supplant somebody, you take something that don't belong to you by devious, deceitful means. Now, briefly, if you really want to understand the science of this, you need to go to Message to the Black Man. And what Master Farrakhan Muhammad revealed about the nature of black and white. It's not talking about a literal woman, Rebecca. It's talking about the seed of the black nation. That in us, there are two nations. And separated from us, two different kinds of people. Go and ask the anthropologists, who is first? White people or black people? Come on. If white people were first on this earth, you never could have got here, because no white man can produce a black offspring. Huh? When they want to find the origin of man, they don't go to Europe, they go to Africa. The white man is not a native anywhere on the earth, but everywhere on the earth they have gone, they have found a sign that you were already there. You are the original people, therefore you are the first. You are the elder. You are the stronger. But the people, they were fighting in the womb. The black germ, positive. The brown germ, negative. As long as the black germ was never separated, this one was never separated from this would always master that. But Yaakov, another name for Jacob, Yaakov, found in the black man that there were two people here. And if he separated the brown germ from the black, he could graft this one into its final stage and produce a new people who would be white. When I come again, if it's the will of God, if I make it till October, I will talk about black and white in a way that maybe you never heard before. I want all white people in America to hear this so that they will know who they are, why they're here, and why they have done the evil that they have done. They can't help themselves. That's the nature of the man. Now I want you to hear this. Your role has been usurped. You are the original, the natural ruler, and you on the bottom. The Johnny come lately is on the top. He's the real Israel. It's not talking about a little state over there in Palestine. It's talking about a people made to rule. But this Jesus fella, see, first, let me say this. You know, if you're gonna supplant by wrestling with the angel, it only means throwing his thigh bone out of place. I don't know if Elijah Muhammad said it means grafting, taking out that brown germ and grafting it into its final stage, which is Caucasoid, which means weak bone, weak-blooded, stale face, pale face, as the Indians call it, Caucasoid. You got it? Okay, now Jacob or Israel is going to usurp the role of God and the role of the black man. One nation is the older, that's you. You're going to serve the younger. One nation is stronger, but you're going to serve that which is weaker than yourself. And Jacob saw a ladder that had 15 rungs on it that reached from earth to heaven. In October, we'll talk about what the 15 rungs means. Angels ascending and descending. Oh.
Yes, sir. That's it.
Let me get a drink. I'm almost where I want to be. Thank you. Now the final blow of Israel is to take the sons and daughters of the original people into bondage and make us into a new creation. There never was a nigger on our planet. God don't make niggers. God made a man in his own image and after his own likeness. White folk made niggers. You are the image and the likeness of the worst of white people because they hate you and they made you to hate yourself. You're a beautiful black woman, but you don't love your blackness. You want to be like them. You're a beautiful black man, but you don't love yourself. You would rather be made white. So you're a liar and a thief. You're a serpent-like dude, female and male. We follow their wicked ways. That's why the Bible says we're born in sin. Transgression of the law and shaped in iniquity. You have been shaped. You didn't shape yourself. White folks shaped you into this Negro, nigger, colored person that you have become.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know you're right.
He fixed us in such a way that we are considered in the Bible dead. Dead. But Jesus was raised from the dead. You know what it means? It means that the knowledge and the wisdom of God would come up out of a people that were considered dead. And when the world wants to find God, they will find him not by looking east, they'll find him by looking west into America. For he who made the sun to rise from the east is now making a sun, a light-giving sun, to rise from the west. So in my conclusion, and make him a man of children of Israel. Don't make him a messenger to Israel. Make him a messenger to the children of Israel. That's why he called you boy and girl, because you have never matured as a woman of God, and you have never matured as a man of God. Whatever you got, you a nigger in their sight, and they play you like a little boy, even with your doctorate degree, your master degree. You're just a nigger boy and a nigger girl.
And the problem with you black folk, y'all don't got two hips to understand what's going on.
A rich nigga, Oprah. A rich nigga, Russell. A rich nigga, Kobe. But a nigga still. A brilliant scholar, Cornell West. Brilliant scholar, what's that man that up at Harvard? Henry Louis Gates. Brilliant, but brilliant nigga. You're a good reverend, Jesse. You are somebody, but you don't know who. Brilliant nigga. Reverend nigga. But I got control, he said, of all my niggas. You're not free. You're rich, but a slave. You're knowledgeable, but a slave. So the Bible says, shall the lawful captive be delivered and the prey taken from the mighty. The children of Israel. Oh, leave it right there. Is the other side white too?
Yes, sir.
Turn that other white fellow over. Children of Israel. Now here's Jesus talking to his disciples. Go ye not in the way of the Gentiles. Go ye not in the way of the Samaritans. Go ye to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Don't go to Israel. Go to the lost sheep. Don't go to the supplanter. His days of supplanting are over, because God comes to take the bottom rail, bring it to the top. Take the last and make it first. Take the tail and make it the head. And then he said, I'm going to find my sheep that is lost and bring them again and settle them on the mountains of Israel. On top of that which is on top. On top of that which is on top. Jewish people rule the world. I have a book, I didn't bring it. Should have brought it. Written by a Jewish scholar. And he's talking about the Jewish people, 2% of the American population, but 45% of the top 400 in Forbes richest people in America. 45%. They're 2%, but they're 45%. Can you dig it? How you get to be that heavy? Of all of the Nobel Prize winners, 25% of all that have won a Nobel Peace Prize are Jewish, only 2% of the population. How did you get like that? How do you rule the legal profession? How do you rule the medical profession? Talk back to me. How do you rule the publishing? How do you rule the media? How do you rule distribution in America? 2%. How do you rule the movie industry? How do you rule the recording industry? How do you rule the political dynamics of America and guide President Bush into his policy of war against Iraq? They rule because they were given wisdom from the prophets of God. And with that wisdom, they supplanted all and are on top. But something has happened. Something good has happened. Make him a messenger. Teach him the book and the wisdom, the Torah and the gospel, and make him a messenger to the children of Israel. Fix them in such a way that though they're blind, when he speaks to them, they'll see. Though they're deaf, when they listen to him, they'll hear. Though they're dumb, they'll speak words of wisdom. Though they're dead, he will raise them to life by God's permission. But respite me till the day when they are raised, the children are raised from the dead. How are they dead? I'm keeping them dead. Brother Jabril told me he got on a plane one day and he was reading the Quran. And he was on one of these flights, not US Air, but the cheap flight, Southwest. That's the one we fly when we want to get there and ain't got no money. So he got on first and took a seat, but he was reading. And a young white girl got on and sat right down beside him. And what are you reading? He said, none of your damn business. And she got up and got out of there. If they see you reading a book, what are you reading? Why you want to know what I'm reading? Because damn these people. Because when Jesus was crucified, they laid him in a tomb, and a stone was put at the entrance of the tomb, and the centurions, guards, were outside the stone. You the one that's dead. The ghetto is your tomb, and the stone that's to keep you there is the white Gentiles. But the centurion that's watching are those that know the prophecies. As lightning shines from the east even unto the west, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. For wheresoever the eagles are gathered together, there shall the carcass be. Well, they've been waiting for your deliverer, but the book said he came without observation, like a thief in the night. He came in sinful flesh, looking like a white man, to condemn sin in the flesh. He came long enough to raise one from the dead, the first begotten of the dead, Jesus, the Messiah. His name is Elijah. Elijah Muhammad.
Battle in the skies.
Take it or leave it. He's a black man born among you who know your suffering in mind. Born in Georgia. God is not going to bring you no Arab. He's not going to bring you no Pakistani. He raises a man that speaks the language of the people to whom he's sent. He got to be one of us. Make him a messenger to the children of Israel. And that word "of," big word, it's a preposition that denotes possession. See, the white man always referred to you as my niggas, especially you that come up from the south. They never did want nobody to come down there and fool around with my niggas. Don't disturb my niggas. Who you talking to? Them northern niggas, don't you listen to them, they're gonna get you in trouble. See? Because their job, listen to me good about their job now. See, if God is gonna settle you on top of the mountains of Israel, you're going to climb up above all the scholars. He's going to make you rise above them, and he's going to make them bow down at your feet. Oh yeah, that's how you know that God has been to North America, and God is your friend. You say, what a friend we have in Jesus. He looked beyond my faults, and God knows we got a plenty, but he saw our need. He's your brother, hair like lamb's wool, feet like burnished brass. He ain't no Caucasian Jesus. He's the Jesus you've been looking for. Now listen, hold on. All I got to do is prove that one point, then we can go on. But this is the conclusion. No, this is the conclusion, I promise. I promise. Now, you, children, belong to them. them. That's why you wear their name. See, Lou Myers, that's not you. That's them. Johnson, Jones, Jackson, Smith, that's not you. That's them. But when you wear their name, they feel they own you. Hey, nigga, I want you to go shoot that nigga over there, and I'm gonna give you one of these Benjamins. See, this mean more to you than your brother. You kill one another over this. You kill one another over crack. You kill one another over a hamburger. Or cheating with cards. Look at yourself. Look at you. He've reduced you to nothing. But while I got the dollar, I might as well look at it with you. Oh God, I got a few Benjamins. No, I got a one somewhere. I just have to scratch around a bit. You got to know where your money is, so when you reach in your pocket, you pull out what you want. You pull out too much of the wrong thing, then somebody knock you in the head and take it. You got a dollar bill? Take it out. I'm not going to take it from you. See if you got a dollar. While you're looking for your dollar, what I want to show you is your rise to this is their fall. So if the Quran says, respite me till the day when they, the blacks, are raised, then the enemy, his job is to keep you from rising. That's his work. So you know how he does it? First, he keeps us divided by keeping us ignorant. And look, sister, you know you're a fine black woman, so he strips you of your clothes. She goes first, but then you follow her, then he becomes a means of destruction for you, your man. So you begin to hate your black man because he makes babies and he don't do nothing for them. Run around. So all of this is to keep you from rising. He gives you education, and then he make you exploit your brother or sister that don't have it. Call you a doctor and make you so much in debt till you gotta lie, rob, and steal to maintain just your health, your medical liability insurance. He keeps us at each other so we can rise. That's his job. That's why when Puffy and my brother, and Tupac and them had the beef, Suge Knight, but Puffy was involved too, because Tupac, I think, was with Puffy. Wait now, listen to me. Because he cussed out Puffy and accused Puffy of getting him shot. Come on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then Tupac went to the West Coast. I know y'all know, but I know a little myself. A little. Now, whose advantage was it to start the fight between East and West? Who wins in the Crips blood feud? Who wins in the disciples and they're confused. Who wins? Israel wins. You lose. Your rule being supplanted by your madness. And they taking advantage of you in your ignorance. You see what I'm saying?
Battle in the skies.